Hey guys, it's Dr. Jim Stepani here with another quick tip. Now, a common question I've been getting a lot lately with my intermittent fasting diet is whether or not you can have sodium or salt during your fasting period. Now, having sodium or even table salt, sodium chloride, is perfectly fine to have during your fasting window. In fact, having some sodium during your fasting period can actually help prevent some of the fluid shifts and weight changes that you see throughout a typical day of intermittent fasting. For example, I can weigh a good 5 pounds more at the end of my feeding window as compared to the end of my fasting window. And most of this is simply due to fluid balance. While you're fasting, you're consuming plenty of fluids, but no foods, meaning that you're not really consuming any sodium. So, with all that water, if you will, and little sodium, you tend to excrete a lot of water throughout the day while you're fasting. Then, when it comes to your feeding window, when you start eating again and consuming sodium, you start retaining more water. So those who are sensitive to sodium changes can find that they weigh quite different depending on what time of day it is. As much as 5 and even sometimes as much as 10 pounds difference. Now, since sodium is an element and not a macronutrient, you have no worries about it knocking you out of your fasted state. Remember, it's going to be consuming macronutrients that provide calories like fat, protein, carbohydrates, and even alcohol that are problematic. But elements like sodium and minerals like zinc and magnesium are perfectly fine to have during your fasting window. And as I said, having a little sodium with your fluid might help prevent some of those fluid shifts. In fact, some people recommend sprinkling salt on your black coffee to help reduce the bitterness. That's a perfectly fine strategy if you're intermittent fasting, and you won't have to worry about the salt knocking you out of your fasting window. And for more details on intermittent fasting, make sure you read my free article, Intermittent Fasting, Fat Loss Blitz, at jimstepani.com. And if you have any more questions, guys, on intermittent fasting or anything else, you know where to get me on all my social media pages, and also stop by the Gym Army Facebook group page. As always, guys, stay Gym Army strong.